What's going on YouTube? My name is Jay Rules. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday today, so should make it an even better Tuesday. This channel is basically just going to be some free plays for you guys. I have a Discord server with a buddy of mine that I'll leave a link to in the description. If you guys want to hang out with us, during game days or just want to, get some plays, maybe you need some help or just whatever. You can join up, talk to us. We have really great cappers, myself included. We have a guy named A Boogie, and then we have another guy named Davo. I don't know how you say it, but those guys put in the work, man. They do great things. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of come on here and make a video, try to connect more with the community and stuff. So yeah. So today is, like I said, Taco Tuesday. So firstly, I got a lot of plays I wouldn't say a lot. I got a couple plays I like today. Couple pairs for the tacos. And another thing about me is I would say a $10 to $20 better right now. So I don't know if you guys maybe can connect with me better on this, but I look for discounts, and anything related to that. So like Taco Tuesday is my favorite. I take all the discounts. Sleeper's been doing a crazy amount of discounts recently, and protected plays and things like that. Better I use a lot of chalkboard, and Underdog has some discounts, but definitely Prize Picks, Sleeper, Better, and Chalkboard are my main apps that I use. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the plays today. First taco today is this Giannis points against the Orlando Magic. Like I said, I'm gonna take the taco because it's a discount and it's a pretty good one, I think. The other one that was on the board was Kyrie. His points, let me pull him up here. His points are at 22 right now. His discount was, I think, 17 and a half. So that would have been ideal, but that's not what we got, so that's okay. But if you go over here to Outlier, let's see, go to Giannis's points, then go to 26 and a half. As you can see, he's hit this in 8 straight games. He's 15 of 21 on the season, 71% hit rate. He is 2 of 2 last season against Orlando. Orlando does have a pretty good defense, obviously. They do have some players out, but for the most part, their starters are in. They have like Franz Wagner is out and Paolo Banchero is out, but their power forward and center is pretty healthy, I think. But yeah, so they have a pretty good defense, but I don't think it's really gonna matter because at the end of the day, a lot of these things like don't really matter for these players. Like at the end of the day, it's Giannis. You know what I mean? He's gonna more than likely have a good game. Plus, it's the NBA Cup, so he should see some extra minutes. But if you come over here to StatMuse, I like using this to see like matchups. Against Wendell Carter, the starting power forward for the Magic, I think it was 12 of 13 games. No, I think it was 10 of 13 games here. He's gone over this line. And then against, I'm not even going to try to say this guy's name, Goga, however you say his last name, he's actually 8 of 10 against Goga. So I like the matchup a lot for him. It's like I said, the only thing that scares me a little bit is the defensive rank, but like I said, it's Giannis, so he's more than likely going to have a pretty good game. But moving on to the pair, actually I shouldn't have gotten rid of Kyrie. I'm gonna see his line was at 4, his regular line last night, but I didn't know what the tacos were gonna be, so I didn't really lock that in with anything. But we're gonna take his goblin line here. It's at 2.5. I really like this line. Let me pull it up here. Rebounds. Where you at? Let's see if I can just find it on here. Rebounds. 2.5. So he is under the last 4 games against OKC, but as you can see, he's 18 of 22 on the season, and you guys can see OKC's defense. They've let up the most rebounds all season to guards. I don't know what is like their problem with guards, but they let up so much rebounds to guards. So that's another reason I like the matchup here. If you go to this is Props Madness, this is a very good platform if you guys are looking for something to kind of research. If you go to rebounds, go to 2.5, and go to rebounds allowed, and then we'll just do bottom 25. He has hit this in 3 of 5. Obviously, like I said, he has gone under this season against OKC, but I don't really think it's gonna matter too much. Like I said, I really like this discounted line here for Kyrie. So I'll just go ahead and lock this in live for you guys because I'm gonna do it anyway. um, but yeah, they limited me. No way, they limited me. Wow. Okay, that's insane. Well, as you guys can see, this is we cash out. All of us cash out in the server, so this is they limited me to $5 for taco play. Wow, that really sucks. Okay. Man, I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll go ahead and lock it in at $5. Wow, that really sucks. Okay, so my next play is gonna be Jalen Williams. They actually took him off the board on Prize Picks. Let me see if I can refresh here. Maybe it'll show up. Let's see. No. So my play is. I'll see if I can pull it up on Outlier. Yeah. So my play is over 4.5 assists. He's hit this already against OKC. If you go to the guard position, they do give up bottom 18 in the league for assists allowed. But my thing here is if you go to Prop Madness, let me get over here, and go to assist, and then go to assists allowed, you can see OKC's bottom 22. So if you go to bottom 22, he's hit this in 8 of 11 against bottom 22 teams in the league for assists allowed. Players like Kobe White, he's gone over Jalen Green for the Rockets, he's gone over his line. So yeah, if you go over here to StatMuse, if you look at Jalen Williams versus his matchup, probably going to be PJ Washington. But if he doesn't play, it'll probably be Daniel Gafford. But against PJ Washington, he's actually 3 of 5 in his history for over 4 assists, and the 3 of 5 comes in the last 3 matchups. And then against Daniel Gafford, he's 5 of 6 in his matchup, where the only one was back in 2023. But his last 4 matchups, he's gone over this line. It really sucks that they don't have him up, but if they have him up here, I know they have him on Sleeper. Let me just check one more time. Yeah, so I know they have him on Sleeper. That sucks. He'll probably come back up. If it's bumped, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't go any higher than 4.5. 5.5 scares me, just because he's hooked that line so many times. But I think 4.5 is good. Yeah, obviously he's hit it in one game against them this season already, but he has a good history against them, and I like the matchup. He is 14 of 23 on the season at this line. Look at home games, just 7 of 11 home games. He does pretty good. So I like this play to pair with whatever the next taco is, or just if you want to pair in general. There's one for you guys. And then moving on to the next play, I have Isaiah Hartenstein. So if we come over here to Hartenstein, his points, rebounds, and assists is what I'm going to look for today. His original line is 26.5. I love this Goblin line if you want to take it. Let me come over here to Outlier. Look at Hartenstein. Let's look at his discounted line so far. So he's only played 8 games this season, but as you can see, he had a great start to the season. He kind of slowed down the 2 games before the last, and then he kind of picked it back up. He is 1 of 2 head-to-head, but let's go over here to Prop Madness and look at it. So let's look at his discounted line here. If you look at, this is what I want to look at. So the shot chart. So as you can see in the paint, in the paint, he is very like that's where he takes all of his shots. He doesn't shoot anywhere else basically. Um, the Mavericks are very bad at defending the paint, as you can see. They have a pretty good like above the three defense, but for players um, shooting in the paint, they have a very bad defense. Um, as you can see, a lot of these big guys, Jokic, obviously is Jokic, he's gonna go over. Um, Clint Capella, Walker Kessler, DeAndre Ayton, uh, Miles Turner, Yusuf Nurkic. You know, a lot of these bigger guys, they like, they have very good games against the Mavericks. The Mavericks have just been bad against like bigs all season. To be honest, they've been bad defensively a lot of the season, but again, especially against bigs, against points. Um, you could also take his points and rebounds here. I think it's 20. You could take it at 19.5. So let's go over here and look at that. Points and rebounds, 19.5. So yeah, it's kind of the same story. He gets a couple assists a game, but I think, I don't think his points, rebounds, and assists will be too much of a difference. Yeah, you come over here at points and rebounds, and then you go to rebounds allowed. Let's see where we at here. So they are top 12 in rebounds allowed. He has said this is only one game, but like I said, the points will probably do the majority of it. So they're bottom. Let's see here, bottom 28. Only one of two, but they won by 27 here. It was a blowout. He probably got taken out early. They won by 4 here, but regardless of the matchup, I think that Hartenstein's gonna have a pretty good game tonight. So that'll be the third play that I like here. You can either go, like I said, one of two ways. You can go with the points, rebounds, and assists. And I do like the original line on both of these, but you can never go wrong with taking a Goblin here. So let me get these plays back in here. We got Kyrie. We got Jalen Williams. Does it suck that he's gotten his points or his rebounds taken away? I was also looking at his points and points and assists. So you could take that. I think that he's got like a pretty similar game type whenever he gets like points and rebound or points and assists, excuse me. But I think if his assists come back on the board, or if you can find it on a different app with a discount or whatever you want to pair it with, I think that's a good play here for the assist. And then obviously you have the Giannis Taco. So yeah, these are going to be my plays today. Whatever the discounts are, I know Sleeper does try and copy Prize Picks sometimes. It looks like they're not right now, but sometimes they'll like undercut Prize Picks by one, which is what they've been doing recently. But I don't. Whatever you want to pair this with, these are my favorite plays. So you have Isaiah Hartenstein over 19.5 points and rebounds, or you can take his original line, like I said. Same thing here, Hartenstein over 24.5 PRA. Kyrie, this is probably my favorite play of the day right here, either him or Jalen Williams. Kyrie over 2.5 rebounds. I don't like his original line, or I like his original line if it comes up, which is at 3.5 or 4. If you can find it 3.5, I'd take that. But 4.5 I don't like, so I went with the lower option here at 2.5, and it's only a 2x payout, so it's a pretty good it's a pretty good Goblin. And then Jalen Williams, his assist, and I'm only using his Goblin. I know I do see a lot of Goblins here. You could take original lines on any of these. I just like to play a little bit safer. Jalen Williams I just got rid of, but Jalen Williams over 4.5 assists. Any lower I would take, any higher I probably wouldn't take. And then Giannis, I like the matchup for him today. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave the description, or I'll leave the Discord in the description for you guys if you want to join. We'd love to have you guys. And my buddy who we do this Discord with, man, he kills it on his premium brand. If you want to join it, I would highly recommend. We do giveaways all the time, so as long as you're involved in the community and stuff, you have a chance to get into the giveaway. And yeah, hope I see you guys there, and yeah, have a good one.